in the game. team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
The opening drive, and you catch the secondary in complete disarray. They didn't look prepared after the catch. Truly an electrifying start to this game for them after this long touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Past the 25. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Hilton.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He hands it off from the gun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get to first, and here comes the tempo.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
On the move now. Nice grab. It's Jefferson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
We'll have to call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reeves. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Gets some space around the 30. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
On the ground, it's Carr. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs him. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Gonna run it. It's Carr. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. QB keeper all the way. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire his defense down here near the goal line. Finds an open target on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready up. Set.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready. Terrier.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
These kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down after that completion. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And they'll use the ground game here. First down and more. He's still running. He's found some room at the 45. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, they're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Swarm to the pass rush. The sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. He keeps it on the design run. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires into the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. A screen to the wide receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some...
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. They are pouring it on now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kickoff.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Ball carrier loses 3. Brings up second down.
Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pass complete on the crosser. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Catch made, a lot of space now. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed it. Target overthrowing it. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT.
45, Penn State, 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Reeves. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this one is caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Caught by the receiver. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Brings up second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.